Curved monitors have just started to catch on, despite being widely available for a few years. As monitors have grown in size, it has become more and more difficult to maintain an accurate image across the entire screen when setting up close. Curved monitors were one of the solutions monitor manufacturers came up with. A gentle curve brings the edges of your screen into your field of view, so the image remains accurate and uniform, even if you are sitting close to a large screen. Samsung 49-inch CHG90. Not content with the 34-inch display size of most curved monitors, or even the 38 version pushed by a few manufacturers, Samsung has produced an absolutely giant screen that's far larger than anything else on the market. At a remarkable 49 inches, the CHG90 display is large enough to easily fit 3 apps side by side or to fill your peripheral vision for a truly immersive gaming experience. Samsung promotes the monitor mainly for entertainment with a speedy 1ms response time, FreeSync 2 technology, high dynamic range, HDR support, and other gaming-specific features. It's not quite as impressive when displaying text, however. On a screen this size, even the 3840 by 1080 resolution isn't quite enough for pen-sharp fonts. For those gamers and movie lovers who want serious screen real estate and have a desk that can handle the 34-pound heft of this monster display, however, there's simply nothing else that compares. LG 34UC98W. LG is one of the big names in curved monitors, and the 34UC98 is one of its most highly regarded models. The IPS 3440 by 1440 display comes almost perfectly calibrated from the factory, with several presets for quickly switching between gaming, theater, work, and other modes. With over 99% sRGB coverage, the accurate colors are valuable for avid movie watchers and graphics professionals alike. The addition of 2 7-watt speakers lets the monitor produce impressive sound to go along with its quality display, and it turns it into a top-notch entertainment platform. Other useful extras include a USB 3 port with fast charging port for many smartphones, plus 2 HDMI ports, 2 Thunderbolt 2 ports, and a display port. You're not short of connectivity options for either Mac or Windows machines. The display is also adjustable for height and tilt, a feature often left out on even high-end curved monitors like this. LG 34UC79G. If you're after a good multi-purpose curved display that won't break the bank, look no further than the LG 34UC79G. Equally good for editing spreadsheets, watching your favorite show, or playing action games. It's a monitor with the perfect balance of specifications and price. It's height adjustable and attractively designed, is only 3 inches thick, and has the usual selection of HDMI, DisplayPort, USB, and audio ports. Plus, you get both an HDMI and DisplayPort cable in the box. The 21:9 ratio has become increasingly common for large curved monitors like these. And while the 2560 by 1080 resolution isn't the highest, it also means you don't need the very latest high-powered graphics card to get good gaming performance. The wide refresh rate, 50 to 144 Hz, lets the FreeSync technology work its magic, meaning fewer mid-game display glitches, and the contrast ratio is some of the highest of any IPS display, curved or otherwise. BenQ X3200R. If you're looking for a curved monitor but don't want to spend more than a few $100s on it, good options have typically been few and far between. Taiwanese manufacturer BenQ is trying to change that with its 31.5 EX3200R. This display is packed full of features for the money with an understated design, high 144 Hz refresh rate, good contrast, and height adjustability. It even includes FreeSync support, making this a surprisingly good choice for gamers. Of course, you're not going to get every premium feature on a budget-priced display. Most notably, the 1080p resolution is relatively low by current standards, and color range leaves a little to be desired for graphics professionals. You'll get fewer ports than on most other monitors as well. At under half the price of high-end displays, though, those limitations are understandable and aren't major issues. The X3200R is an awful lot of monitor for not much money, easily making it our top budget pick. Acer XR382 CQK. Not quite 4K, not quite 2K. Acer's XR382 CQK curved gaming monitor adds a gorgeous display that's close to perfect. Finding a middle ground between 1440p and 4K, the Acer's 3840 by 1600 resolution scales well on its 37.5-inch display. Its metal legs are durable and sturdy and don't require as much room as the monitor itself. The stand adds -5 to 35 degrees of tilt and up to 60 degrees of swivel to find the right viewing angle. Built as a gaming monitor, the colors are so accurate that video and photo editors can easily use it as a professional display. The ultra-wide QHD display tech adds 100% sRGB gamut 6-axis color adjustments. IPS technology helps viewing angles stay consistent along with providing excellent color reproduction. HDR technology adds deeper levels of blacks and white contrast for more lifelike colors. The 21:9 aspect ratio works well for movies, providing a cinematic-like viewing experience. To reduce eye fatigue, Eye Protect eliminates screen flickering and adds blue light filtering. As a bonus, Acer built in two 7-watt DTA sound speakers. Samsung C27 F398. Curved monitors typically come into their own at screen sizes of 30 inches or wider, but not everyone has that much spare space on their desk or cash in their wallet. But Samsung C27 F398 has both things covered. While you'll sacrifice some screen space, brightness 250 nits, and resolution 1920 by 1080 pixels 60 Hz, this slimline monitor is ideal for tight spaces and lightweight desks. Samsung includes the Eye Saver technology from its pricier displays, which cuts down on blue light emissions and flicker, along with an automatic brightness sensor to save power and eye strain. There are no built-in speakers, but a standard 3.5mm jack lets you plug in headphones directly to the monitor. Input options are limited to one HDMI and one DisplayPort socket, with a 6-foot HDMI cable included in the box. Asus ROG Swift PG348Q. There's nothing subtle about the monitor, from its size and industrial style accents to the red logo that projects down from the base into the desk below. The screen curve isn't as pronounced as some other displays, but it's still enough to fill your peripheral vision, and the viewing angles are excellent. Refresh rates, contrast ratios, and color saturation and accuracy are all excellent, as you'd expect from a monitor at this price point. G-Sync compatibility also comes standard, meaning no screen tearing or display stutter if you're using NVIDIA graphics cards. If the game you're playing natively supports the panel's 21:9 ratio, this 3440 by 1440 panel gives one of the best gaming experiences you're likely to have. Navigating the menu options is done via a joystick on the back right of the monitor, and is a much simpler process than the endless button mashing favored by other manufacturers. The only real weak point is the 2-watt speakers. Most people will replace them with beefier versions of headphones.